Alright guys, got a fun one for you today. We're looking at episode 5 of Dorky War. And this is a battle for Plat 2. We win this one, we're going to Plat 2. So let's get right into it. Attack 1. This is a fun one. This is a hodgepodge Doom team against another hodgepodge Doom team. Lots of high value characters on both ends. I did strip a couple teams down to make this work, but we saw this in Flight Deck 2 of all places, right during the race, and well, let's see what happens. So we didn't get the strip on Red Guardian, but that's okay. That's why we went ahead and brought Captain Marvel in here. She'll finish the job on getting that strip. Our Silver Surfer did get ability blocked here, but that's okay, because with his basic, he gives it right back to Doom, and that's very important for this match if you want to stop that special from happening. Now, I will make a mistake with my Doom here, but I did learn the hard way that you don't want to knock enemy Dooms into 50%, because then they get 50% speed meter, they use their ability faster than you, you're in trouble, and just don't do that. So be very careful. You see I make some conscious steps to do that. I'm obviously not targeting him. And I think you'll see it coming up soon. So that's big damage, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and with this offense down and my offense up, I'm not worried about knocking the Doom into yellow because of the barrier. So we go ahead and we use that on Invisible Woman. And the smart play I do here is with Captain Marvel, do not ult here. Well, and this is a very rare situation you're not going to be in, but I do not ult here because I don't want to clear my offense down. I don't want to knock the Doom into yellow. So instead my Doom gets to take his turn first, which is great. But here's where I mess up. I hit Ghost. I get turn meter rewound, so I don't get to use the ultimate. Stupid mistake. But Doom ultimate gives my Phoenix a bunch of speed, and she's actually going to go ahead and finish the job for me. So we do win this one. Doom on Doom Violence is the name of the game. This is similar to having Black Order on defense, or it will be when more people start getting Doom. The mirror matchup, because obviously it's going to be a bunch of hybrids. Doom beats Doom. So, attack number 2. And this is a large punch down, Fantastic Four into Fantastic Four. You guys know how this one goes. I do it all the time. Basically kill Johnny Storm, kill Mr. Fantastic, play cleanup. So right away, takes him out. Now this was in cargo base, so they had a couple extra goodies at their disposal, but because Johnny Storm goes first, he's going to take himself out of stealth, and then, you know, get to do your thing. I guess if I won the Twin Cost and my Johnny went first, that could pose an issue, because I wouldn't be able to hit him right away. Nah, you still would be fine, because Namor would still take all the buffs off Johnny Storm, and your Mr. Fantastic and your thing would be able to kill the enemy Johnny. So we go Johnny for Johnny there, but we also got Mr. Fantastic on our end. We clear off those nasty offense downs, and we start, you know, picking away here. She-Hulk goes down. G15 Invisible Woman hits really hard, guys. Don't sleep on her. And we're smart enough to throw it in auto here, and we'll get this one in the bag. So it's 2 for 2 in this very important war. I have switched my Invisible Woman to Skirmisher. I did that for Dark Dimension 4, but I've noticed that it's just so much better than Healer, even for war. All the extra vulnerables, it's just great. Everything she does applies it. So I don't know why I ever had her as a healer. It's a bonehead thing to do. Okay, so now we'll move on to attack number 3. And this is a X-Force into the Inhuman Coulson with Silver Surfer. This is like the new war defense. So I was very excited to find out this worked. Now X-Force has the advantage of starting with offense up. So yes, Yo-Yo is kind of countering you on that. This is unfortunate that in cargo base she had stealth, so I couldn't target her. But all the other members of this team were low, except for the 7 red Black Bolt and the giant Silver Surfer. So you saw I actually deviated a bit there. I put the ability block on the Black Bolt. I didn't want him to ult me, and this is why this team could work. Cable goes before Silver Surfer. He can take off the buffs. Unfortunately, he goes ahead and gets offense up right back. But now we've we've cleared the board except for the difficult Blackfold, the difficult Silver Surfer, and we're going to be just fine. So I was excited to see this works. It's very common in this defense team to have really big Black Bolt, really big Silver Surfer, maybe a really big Coulson, but Crystal and Yo-Yo seem to be on the smaller end, so X-Force is a good answer to them, but there's a limit to that. So if it's a very well-rounded team and they're all in the 100Ks, I wouldn't use X-Force against them. So attack number 4. Now we're doing a 30k punch-up, HelaNatural into wave 1. This is a very easy punch-up for HelaNatural, especially since Hela did not get hit by the Hawkeye special. So we go ahead, we take the throw out first. We don't want his charges to build up to take that big hit, and then he's going to have the stun up sooner. We go ahead, we actually land the stun on Hulk, which is cool. Flip everything, and then this is obviously a wrap from here. Now guys, take note, that Hawkeye Death Proof, that's a Phantom buff. That's a very common Phantom buff with the Doctor Strange flip interaction. I don't know why, it's always up when I do this matchup. So you see, no Death Proof, he goes splat. Which is good. I mean, him dying is great. I like this song. And we got the two big bros left. The piercing damage plus the defense down from Ghost Rider is going to help us make quick work of Captain America. And there he goes. And now all that's left is the 70k Hulk, and that won't be a problem. Didn't throw this one into auto. Got to get better at that. Bunch of energy because of the Mordo passive. Flip is up again. I love that interaction. And there you go. So is that attack number 4? You see this is a close race, guys. They got the edge on us right now. We'll see how it ends. Attack number 5. This is the Astonishing X-Men into the Fantastic Four. Now this matchup works because Jubilee's going to stun the She-Hulk before she gets to throw everything back at you, and then you're not worried about her and you get to do your thing. So this is actually the first time I took this matchup. However, I knew one thing that everyone knows about the X-Men, and it's you need to get a kill quick, and then you get the train rolling, and then the enemy doesn't get any more turns. So I went for who I thought was their weakest target, Mr. Fantastic. And we throw the offense down. We're worried that could get thrown back at us, except Jubilee, with the offense up, she's going to land that stun on She-Hulk. Mr. Fantastic goes down, and it's a wrap from here on out. They were screwed. Even with this offense down, it's only going to affect Bishop, as Beast is going to shrug it off everybody else. And Kitty's going to take all his buffs off, or not, because it's a small kitty. But exciting news, we're going to get to bring X-Men, or Axemen up much higher, because we're done Dark Dimension 4 now. So Sue is going to take all these debuffs off here in a second. So we're going to make use of the stun on She-Hulk to kill her before she's done, otherwise she's just going to start throwing everything back at us. And there you go. But like I said, guys, this was never in question once Mr. Fantastic went down. Astonishing X-Men, they get the ball rolling, they don't stop rolling it. Get a big snowman at the end. Just doing our thing. It's very nice. Bishop keeps getting that taunt back up. I would be worried about like Kitty getting punted out or Beast getting punted out, but Bishop, he's such a good character. I directly promoted him up to 5. If I didn't have to do Silver Surfer up to 6, I would do him up to 6. But he's such a great character, guys. See, the race is still on. I had to click that button quick. Continue, continue. We got to get to the next fight. Attack number 6, and this is a weird one. I have a baby Brotherhood, and this was a baby Guardian team, and this is kind of what happened. The race, it was all monster defense teams. After the race, it was all easy teams, and yeah. So you notice it's a little different here. I have Sabretooth and Elsa on my Brotherhood. That's because I have Toad and Blob on defense with my Sinister 6. That's actually a really good defense team. I won't get too much into it now, but leave it to say the deflects from Blob mess with Symbiotes and Astonishing X-Men. So not surprising here, guys. TechGuardians is not a very strong defense team. Even against this weirdo Brotherhood team I have set up, it's no match. They'll lose 3 people there. And Elsa's, well, she already has slow. She's going to go ahead for the Mantis anyway. No point in killing Groot, just give Mantis defense up and stall this out even longer. There you go. Double tap from Elsa will seal that deal. What was that, number 6? You see we've taken the lead. This is in the morning at this point. This is attack number 7. And we are doing the old school Inhuman Coulson, and we're using our symbiotes against it on a 60k punch down, I think. And the reason this works is because Fury summons a bunch of minions, and then you're going to take those minions out. He got taunt, which threw me for a loop here. I was trying to think, I was like, wait, how did he get taunt? This normally doesn't happen. But it did happen, so. We get stuck. Apparently, we're going to put our fingers in our butts for an extended amount of time while we try and figure it out. But we're just going to turn to Fury, and we're going to hope this splashes the right way. It does, but not well enough. That's why you really want to use that Carnage ultimate on the shield. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to kill that operative while avoiding killing the security. We're going to spread all that anyway because the defense down. But we wanted to kill the yo-yo there, which we managed to do anyway. We got a bunch of speed from killing McFury and the summons, and then we're off to the races. And obviously with those 3 down and just Black Bolt already filled up with bleeds, you can see how this one's going to end. I don't even know if Black Bolt gets a turn here. It doesn't look like he will. Nope, not with that turn meter rewind. No point in using the special, it's not going to use it, so. Symbiotes. You know, Fury, Hela, Doc Ock, anybody that summons, even Sinister to a certain extent, if you can get to those minions and symbiotes get rolling, same with Astonishing X-Men, it's money. So, you know, look for those enemies on defense when you're trying to use your symbiotes and your Astonishing X-Men. So we're slowly pulling ahead here, guys. Let's see if we win this. Attack number 8. And this is a weirdo X-Men with Fury instead of with Phoenix, because you saw me use Phoenix with my Doom, and I'm taking on a baby HeroBrawler team. And I'm just going to start by putting speed up. And my thought process here was I kind of like squeezing my roster a little bit. I still have a couple teams left to use, but I'm squeezing every inch out because we're getting to the point in the war where it's like we're probably going to be seeing that second last energy or that third last energy, which is kind of rare. And I knew, like, if I can get Cyclops to the point where he ults, then we can win this fight, and it's not looking so good for us right now. So get to take everything off Cyclops, which is good. Put it on Squirrel Girl. Cyclops hangs in there just by the skin of his teeth. And we go ahead and we taunt with Colossus. And Cyclops, he gets that offense down, but somehow he's still alive. There's definitely no chance we hold on to that ult. Even with the offense down, we have to let that fly. We'll lose operative right away. If nothing else, he takes out Squirrel Girl, puts a bunch of slows out, and that'll be good enough to help us win this one. This was closer than I thought it'd be, if I'm being honest. But it's also, it was, you know, a mixed bag team against a terrible defense team. So It is what it is. Now Cyclops actually lived long enough to do a special there, which let us focus out the American Chavez instead of the Miss Marvel, which was nice. I don't know why I whiffed the ult there on Miss Marvel instead of Miles, but we knew we were going to win at this point, so it doesn't matter. Put it on auto. What are you doing? Alright, so at this point in the war, I still have my Black Order left, which is great, and I have my Power Armortron, which are the two teams I'm going to use next. So, we have a special second Doom kill for you guys. Enemy Doom against my Black Order. It's in Reactor, unfortunately, so Thanos doesn't get all those goodies. We do get stuck behind the Red Guardian to start this off. I try and go ahead and get the offense down on Black Bolt and Doom. I managed to do it on the second go around with Ebony Maw. And here's where this individual made a mistake. He put Scientist Supreme, and it's a small Scientist Supreme. And I probably not know if I have ISO Strike Skirmisher. No, it's a healer. You see, I'm like, am I recording this? Sorry about that. So she didn't land anything against my team. So all she did was nerf all her own team, and hopefully I use this against Doom if I'm smart. No, we'll use it against Black Bolt, whatever. You would have wanted to use that against Doom just for the turn meter rewind. We'll get some turn meter rewind from Ebony Maw anyway, and we're kind of waiting here because what we want to do is we just want to ult the Doom to death. With that defense down, it's a sure thing to happen. But it's a baby Doom. Let's see what happens here with the ult. If we're going to use it, take him out. 2 baby Dooms killed, 1 war. We're the baby Doom killer guy, apparently. So that worked out well. You'll see I'm freaking out here because my game started lagging out. I'm at the park with my kid doing this like, and this starts happening. I'm just like, this war is so close. This is for Plat 2. You're going to lag out on me. So, little tip here, guys, on ISO. If this happens to you, I'm glad I was able to include this. Don't close the window. Open this menu. Close it back up. It's going to reconnect your internet for a hot second, and you get credit. So, there you go. And this is the last attack. This was a very easy attack. I believe this is a punch down. Slight punch down. It's Wave 1 Avengers against my Power Armortron team. And this is obviously a win, right? So we did it. We went 10 for 10 in a promotion war. Was that enough for us to win, or did we get outraced in the final seconds? Let's find out here in a minute. Our Ultron gets low. He's got that extra res, so we're not worried about him anyway. We'll go ahead and take some damage. We'll eat up that counter. Somehow Ultron is still alive. Get the barrier finally. Get a bunch of speed, and that's why Falcon is so good. There's no way the enemy survives this. Make the choice here. Who do you want to kill with Ultron? Would have killed any of the 3 people with Vulnerable. I choose to do Captain Marvel. I don't want her to take off somebody's buffs with her next ability. So, that's how it goes. Next we have War Machine doing his thing. There goes Black Widow. Falcon's next, and he should finish it. Ooh. Captain America lives. Hawkeye did a weird turn meter rewind, so Rescue didn't get to use her offense up, but I think most of them got it anyway from the Ultron bot. So, there you go, guys. And let's see what happened with this war. We're so close. We won. That's Platinum 2. Let me get rid of myself so you can see my stat line at the bottom there. Big shout out to Mo. He led the path for us on this one. We got Platinum 2. We're gonna see what the hubba blue is in Platinum 2. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. Have a good weekend. Next video, hopefully, we'll get back on track time-wise, and you'll see it on Tuesday. So, take care. Have fun. Bye.